Cha! Building. So, yeah. Must have considered whole of Barbados on the roof. Only for this? Hey, man, I would like a job in there, yeah.
You really feel you could get a job at Essential Bank?
Yes, I could. The Barbados economy has expanded with GDP increasing by 5%.
You even know what you're talking about?
No, I might not know what I'm talking about, but do you feel they at the bank know what they're talking about?
I assure you, I know what I'm talking about. How you guys doing?
Yeah, we're good. Are you?
I'm doing good. Good to see you guys.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
It's an impressive building.
It is.
So you guys are asking what's real GDP?
Yes.
Or what's GDP?
Yeah.
Are you talking about that? I gotta go into a meeting, but let me explain to you the fact. GDP, gross domestic product, fancy terms. What it really means is all the goods and services produced in Barbados, the value of those goods and services. You got manufacturing, people producing clothing, textiles, things you got on. You got agriculture, people producing food and vegetables and livestock. You got things like tourism. You hear tourism are the business. So you got to value that. You got even government is produce services. When we as economists sum all those things up together, value them, that is called GDP.
GDP.
Yes, understand? So that's how we are able to measure how we are doing. GDP for a country is like, I know you guys are at school.
Yeah.
But you probably get a allowance. So you modify you with $10. So that's your income for that week. Right?
Yeah.
For the country, or GDP is an income. What for you next? And we have to you get a little more.
Yeah.
That's what we look at the country. Now, for you to understand, let me give it two more concepts. You got real GDP, you got nominal GDP. Really mean that you can touch it, that's all.
Yeah.
Really in terms of when we take 1 year, take a year 2000, you value all the goods and services in the economy. And they come as to save 5 billion. The next year, you take those same items, but you don't change the price. You keep the price where it goes. So next year, you look and see what the value. So if price don't change, the only thing that change is quantity.
Yeah.
So you produce more agriculture, you produce more manufacturing, but you keep prices unchanged. Then that change from 1 year to the next year was GDP in this year, and that's a real change in terms of products actually changing. And that we call real GDP. When you say economy grew by 5% in real terms, we mean the literal values of the goods and services produced. Nominal now, not only that the quantity change, but that the prices change. So the entire value, and that's the front. Let me give you a little simple example. Let's say Barbados only produce coconuts. All we do is produce coconuts. Let's say in 1 year we produce 100 coconuts. That's what we call economic base here. 100 coconuts, right?
Yeah.
So let's say we sell them for $2. 100 by 2 is how much? 200. So that is year 2000. So in 2000, real GDP is 200. 100 coconuts by $2, 200. Good. Next year, let me say we produce 150 coconuts. So sell, but we ain't changing price. Keep the price constant. The price was $2. So what's your output now? Was it 250 by 2? It's how much?
300.
So it was a 200 real economy, then become a 300, and then we measure the change between that and we say increase by, was that 50%? You want to calculate? Okay. So that's really, so real GDP, because it's a coconut economy, right?
Yeah.
Went from 200 to 300. That's real GDP. Yeah. But in terms of nominal, what was the first amount? 200?
Yeah.
Let's say now, the year when we produce 150 coconuts, everybody want to drink water. It's quite a healthy and a good fuel. So instead, $2 and make it math easy for you. So it's $3. So it's 150 by 3 is how much? But I gotta get a calculator for the thing. 150 by 3, that's what? 300, 450.
Yeah.
So you had a $200 economy.
Yeah.
That was also real number. Next year, got a $450 economy. Nominal is 450, and it was 200. That's an increase.
Yeah.
Real was 200, and it's 300. So you see the difference? Yeah. In a nutshell, for real, we hold prices constant. We had a $11.5 billion economy. 11.5 billion. So next year now, we hope to go, and I'll be able to come and say, and then you will know, I know what we're talking about. You know, that's all we're talking about. Yeah. I'll be able to say to you, move by 5%, and you will know what the governor's saying, move by $11.5 billion economy, to maybe 11.78. You gotta call me, let me know the 5% increase. Look at where you price for. So that's a simple thing, but we cut your GDP. By the way, if you want to work at essential bank, it's quite possible. When I was your age, hey, you understand? This on the scooter. I said, when school on the scooter, no, you know?
No, sir.
Oh, my schooling. And here I working here. So if I went there and they could get here, you could get here too, no?
Yeah, that's
The only difference, you gotta work hard and have a vision.
Yes, sir.
Want to be here. So anytime you guys want to pass through, come on. You got more questions than that, come and ask me.
Yes, sir.
All right?
Thank you very much. It was nice seeing you, sir.
It's a pleasure, man.
Okay.
Good talk.
Thank you for explaining these things.
You're welcome. So now you know what the governor we're talking about? All right, good,